Welcome to Stonk Insights, your one-stop shop for stock and crypto analysis and discovery. And it's been less than 24 hours. We're looking at a video I just made yesterday where I was talking about Ethereum Classic. I just froze it right here just so you can see what I recorded yesterday. Ethereum Classic was at 44.54 when I recorded it. I was down about $31, a little bit under 6% in my portfolio. And you already know I'm making this video because I'm up. I actually said in the last video that by the time I make my next video, that I believe that was going to be up on Ethereum Classic. Obviously, I didn't know that that was going to be the case, but here we are. I woke up before work, checked my phone, seen that I was up on Ethereum Classic, and I'm excited about it. And I hope you guys are out there too. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. I will be making more videos on Ethereum Classic because, I do think it's a useful token. It's a token that could see price appreciation from various, angles. Okay. And I'm going to get into a couple of those angles in this video. If you like this video, please like this video. It helps out the channel, and I do appreciate it. So let's see some other things that I mentioned, the video from yesterday. I did talk about the Magneto hard fork that you can see the description. So that is, one aspect of the bullish news that's making this coin jump up. So let's just go over into my portfolio and see what's going on here. All right. So bam, you see I was down about 6%, my video yesterday, and you see I'm up. Close to 10%. Actually, when I woke up, I was over 10% up. So it made a very small pullback. So yeah, we're up for the day over 16%. So just massive movement, and this is crypto. We know that it can move fast. Actually, 10% isn't, a huge jump, but we'll see what it takes us. Okay. We do pull back, that's just the name of the game. But if we go forward, we know what it is. All right, so first into the first bit of bullish news that we just take a look off to the side here. I got my stock twits pulled up, and we can see that Ethereum Classics is trending number 3 in stock twits, okay, which is just kind of big, to be trending on stock twits. It's big for a couple of reasons, okay. One, obviously, more eyes are on Ethereum Classic when it is trending, okay? So you're going to have more people going over there to looking what's the deal, okay? 2, when people start to look into the news and things, you will start to get some of that FOMO buy-in, okay? Or that's what I'm expecting, the FOMO buy-in. People are going to be looking at the bullish news. They're going to be seeing that Ethereum Classic is having this upgrade happening in July. They're going to be seeing that the digital currency group is purchasing $50 million of the Ethereum Classic Trust, which I mentioned in my first Ethereum Classic video. Okay, that was the first piece of bullish news that kind of had me, going to Ethereum Classic. So yeah, there's some news around it, and because of that news, I do believe, as it happens with most coins, that the more news that surrounds it, the more you'll get that FOMO buy-in that will have it run up. And I did like one of these comments in stock twits. The individual stated that when Ethereum Classic ran up, let me just back up here to 3 months, just so we can look at that huge run up. Yeah, so when Ethereum Classic did this huge run up to $149 to its all-time highs, it only took a day. It took a day of having some news come out of Ethereum Classic, some people FOMOing and buying in, and bam, 3x in less than 24 hours, okay? So, we got to be on the lookout for that, because that is something that obviously can happen with Ethereum Classic, with any coin, with how fast they run, okay? So, that was the first, bit of news I want to get into today. And like I said, my last 2 videos, I cover the digital currency group's purchase, and I cover the Magneto hard fork, okay? So with most cryptocurrencies, we all follow the biggest ship, okay? And that biggest ship is Bitcoin. And whenever Bitcoin moves up, all the other smaller ships move up. Whenever Bitcoin moves down, all the other smaller ships move down. Okay, and we all know that this is to be true. So with that being said, with Ethereum Classic being as high as ranking as it is, as far as the coin market cap, I think is at about 20 right now. Anytime that Bitcoin makes a move, it's gonna either help or hurt Ethereum Classic, and thankfully, it's helping us in this instance. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have to get into right now. Just taking a look at Bitcoin, it is up 35,617. Yesterday I didn't show it, but Bitcoin was around just under 35,000. Okay, so it's been making a bit of a move. Okay, so why is Bitcoin moving? Why is Bitcoin up? All right, so we go into this article of why Bitcoin is up. So Morgan Stanley reported that they purchased over 28,000 shares of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. So we remember in my first video, not Morgan Stanley, but it was the digital currency group. They purchased over 50 million. I don't know how many shares it was, but 50 million USD of the Grayscale Ethereum Classic Trust. Okay. So yeah, this is just some news showing that Tuesday that it was reported that Morgan Stanley bought 28,289 shares of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust through its European Opportunity Fund. And so this is obviously very bullish. The more that's a lot of shares in this Bitcoin trust. And again, the trust is just exposure to Bitcoin without actually having to buy Bitcoin in itself. Okay, so there's individuals who don't want to DeFi, who don't want to own the coin, but they do want exposure to the price appreciation of these cryptocurrencies. Okay, so some of the more popular cryptocurrencies are made into these trusts, and obviously with Bitcoin being the most popular of all cryptocurrency, it was one of the first cryptocurrencies to actually be made into this Grayscale trust. Okay, so yeah, this is bullish news for Bitcoin, and which in turn is bullish news for Ethereum Classic. And that's just how it works. I personally believe this is just going to my personal beliefs, and that again I'm just a retail investor. I am not a financial advisor. I probably should have mentioned that at the beginning of this video. Should mention that in all my videos. You probably might think I am because I did call that Ethereum Classic was going to rise, but hey, that's neither here nor there. But I lost my train of thought there, going off into that tangent. Pretty much, we have good news. Okay, we're all in good faith right now. We all feel good. We have good faith. We have faith in Ethereum Classic right now. We're not married to it. We're not married to any of these cryptocurrencies, but at least to the medium, short term to medium term, Ethereum Classic has some great news surrounding it. Some great news to see some great price appreciation. I'm not trying to make calls every time, but I did see someone in stock Twitch say that they believe that Ethereum Classic can reach $60 today. I'm gonna ride that coattail and say that if when I make a video tomorrow, or hey, I may make a video after work today, we may already be at $60, which that'd be epic. Okay. So if you like this video, like I said, please like this video. It really does help out the channel. Consider subscribing if you are an Ethereum Classic enthusiast. As you see, I am becoming more and more an Ethereum Classic enthusiast. I work from home, so I'm obviously able to read a lot of articles, look up things, get a better gist of Ethereum Classic, and I'm happy for it. This is just the beginning in my eyes. I'm humble, so a 9 to 10% return, that's great. If I wanted to, I could pull this money out and I'd be happy. But I do strongly believe that those all-time highs were nothing. Okay, I really do believe that, and I do have videos, that I have my mind that explain why those all-time highs can literally be nothing. Okay, But if that's something that you want to hear, if that's something you want, to see, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.